This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
Let's go! 99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. I don't know if you've seen this video. You can check it out on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com, but there's an Australian musk duck. Wow. Say that 3 times fast.
I was about to say, I'm not.
I think you can do it, Steve.
I'm not saying it once.
All right, fine.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. You know how your phone autocorrects a certain word to duck? Well, my brain autocorrects duck to a certain word.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I'm not playing that game, BJ. I want to work today.
So this musk duck, all right, apparently they can talk. They're kind of like parrots. They can actually say things. And this one says, "You bloody fool." This is how this Australian musk duck sounds.
You bloody fool.
Sounds like we're in a haunted house, honestly.
Weird, yeah.
Well, of all
duck?
things, yeah, I guess.
I
A
know.
musk duck.
I don't even know what they look like.
Like a duck?
Yeah, kind of like a duck. A little
Oh, they
musky.
do look like a duck. Okay, and they can just like
Is
wow.
that the phrase you want to teach the duck, though, to say? If I got a duck that could talk, I don't know, man. I don't know what I would say. Maybe like, quack, quack, mother effers. Wow.
Oh, well, that's what you would have it say. Quack, quack, mother effers. Okay, yeah.
It's the Sam Jackson duck.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Wouldn't that be amazing? If
Yes.
all of a sudden you're like hanging out outside at like a pond or a little lake and like a little family of ducks come by and one looks at you and just goes, quack, quack, mother. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Right?
think about it. Up to this point, we didn't know ducks could be like parrots. So, yeah, anything that duck would say, I'd be like, what the? I would never think it was the duck talking. I think there was a dude.
Or stop autocorrecting to me. Or so, I don't know.
Oh, so your duck is really going to be specific for you.
Well, yeah, I feel like it would just be like, pop culture guy.
Yeah, if quack, quack, mother effers came out of any, like, if it thinking that, I'd be thinking it's the end of the world. It's like a sign of the apocalypse.
Give me some bread,
right?
foo.
I might go to the nearest bar and be like, I needed a drink. I just heard a duck talk to me and it said, quack, quack, mother effer. Yeah.
So, I really what it would say, I mean, I don't know if this duck was trained to say this or if that's because what it keeps hearing.
Oh, you think like some guy just kept calling it like, you bloody fool, you stupid duck?
Yeah, because I mean, it's they got English roots down there in Australia, so it's like you bloody fool seems like a normal line, like you tool, you dumbass. Quack, quack, mother effers, I don't know. Do we use that a lot around here? I mean,
Yeah, usually when I'm at Bradley Lake, you can hear me looking at the ducks going, quack, quack, mother effer.
oh, that's what it is.
Come on, say it back. Come on.
Throwing bread at them. Yeah.
Eat that.
You want more? Say it. Say it back.
Oh, I just thought that's when you're taking that little tater tot and Lulu around in the neighborhood. That's just how you greet all your neighbors. Quack, quack, mother effers.
That's all I need is to have her learn that.
That'd be
I just got her to
amazing.
say dude. I don't know.
Oh, come on. If you're not teaching your child to say inappropriate things, you're missing out on a great part of their childhood.
Yeah, but I'm not missing out on a great part of my marriage if I do that.
Well, that's why you got to get your friends to do it, unbeknownst to anybody, and you be like, I don't say those things. And then little Tater's like, quack, quack, mother effers.
Yeah, but when am I having Tatum hang out with all the dudes?
Right.
Well, listen, we could all pick a day a week,
Okay.
And, it just sort of be like, you go, I'm going to take Tater on a walk, and then you know what? We're just right up the street. Quack, quack, mother effers.
I mean, I'm more surprised she's not playing hockey yet. So
Yeah,
right? At that point,
She's got hockey gloves.
yeah.
Thanks to my friend Jonas who hooked her up.
Really?
Yeah, little kid hockey gloves are awesome.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Are they supposed to be used, or was it just a fun gift?
It was a fun gift, but kind of hoping that I can help brainwash my daughter into getting into hockey. Because my buddy Jonas also plays hockey, so.
Well, listen, man, why not? I mean, you know what? How cool would that be if she was out on the ice like everybody else scoring goals on her dad?
Yes. Except she'll be doing it at a younger age than most.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually you're like 6 before you start, then you start scoring goals on me.
There you go. That's what it is. Well, she might be an early bloomer, though. She really might really have good puck control. You don't know.
Like one texter said, this is what I would teach a duck to say. Help, I'm a human. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
So you'd run over there and kiss the duck, right? Isn't that what all the fairy tales do?
No, that's a frog. What's wrong with you, BJ?
But if a duck is saying, help, I'm human, it's got to be magic, is it? I mean, really?
It must be magic. Let's kiss a duck.
I think my favorite part was both Danny and I looked disgusted
You got
that you
so
even
mad
said that.
about it.
It's saying, help, I'm human. Danny, you're a Disney guy. Anybody that's in an animal form, in every Disney movie, you give them a kiss and they become a handsome something.
I've never seen anyone kiss a duck.
And
Yeah.
usually if a duck can talk, it's usually fighting with a rabbit.
Yeah. True. Or a mouse.
Or a mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this duck says, help, I'm a human, I'm not going to the bar, I'm going to the local dispensary. I need your strongest stuff, guys.
It's escalating is what we're saying.
pretty much.
We got a woman that shares a crazy story. I can't believe this. I don't want to go to the bathroom anymore. This is a crazy story about a python crawling out of her toilet. Steve will tell you all about this. He's got the mix report for you. I'm going to give it to you about, 6:18, mother effers. Quack, quack.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
New on Curiosity Stream. Are we close to building machines that are almost human? And can new technology give us superpowers? Find out on Super Sapiens. And in 1919, a British composer wrote the longest and most complex symphony in history. Conductors tried to perform it, but failed, declaring it cursed. Now a group of musicians will attempt the impossible, if they dare, on Curse of the Gothic Symphony. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
The world needed a safer trampoline. Dr. Keith Alexander, inventor of the Spring-Free Trampoline, wanted to bring the joy of trampolining to his daughter. His wife said they were too dangerous, so he invented his own. Spring-Free Trampoline is the world's safest trampoline, with no springs or hard edges. Now, parents can have peace of mind that their kids are outside jumping safely. To learn more, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. And it's a special day for you, BJ. Yes. Are you ready to figure it out?
Oh, it's a special day for me. Am I ready to figure it out?
Yes.
Well, today... Oh, all right.
It's Star Trek Day.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, you're right.
Why is it Star Trek Day today?
This was the first. This is when they launched the first episode back in 1966.
Oh, okay, because I know, it's Star Wars Day because it's May the 4th, and May the 4th be with you. But now, I was trying to figure out if there's like some kind of clever thing, but that seems like a very logical reason, which makes sense because of Spock.
Yeah. Spock.
And
there have been lots of panels today that you can get, I think, on Paramount Plus, and it'll probably be shared on YouTube later. But yeah, big doings. I think the rumor is we're going to get to see a new Star Trek show trailer. So I'm very excited.
I was about to say, if all days to do it, it would be today.
That's why there's this big rumor. We're like, we should have seen one by now, right? Yeah, that's
actually from the trailer.
That actually, I think that is a Star Trek phaser, if I'm not mistaken.
It better be. It's labeled Star Trek phaser in my box.
Okay, good. That's a new school. That's a new school phaser.
Oh my gosh, that
sounds like a movie one or something.
Yeah,
I love that you know which kind of phaser it would be.
Yeah, Rev and I both actually.
Yeah, it's also National Actors Day, so if you had to pick one actor as your all-time favorite, what actor would you go with?
Come on, you know who I'm going to pick.
William Shatner.
It's on National Star Trek Day.
Rev, is it Jay from Orgy?
He's not Jay from Orgy. I don't. Other than videos, I don't think he's acted in anything. Good God. You know what? Benedict Cumberbatch is my favorite actor right now.
Oh, very good.
Vicky?
Dang, Benedict Cumberbatch is a good one, but I'm going to say Tom Holland. I love him as Spider-Man.
He was great as Spider-Man.
And I can't wait to see more.
Danny, you going with Leonardo DiCaprio?
It was either between him, but it's probably Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
He's in all the Tim Burton movies. You gotta give your hats off to him.
For me, Liam Neeson, baby.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, look at you.
That, or I was going to go with the professor from Money Heist, but I don't know his real name, and I only watched the version where it's overdubbed. So is it really a fair pick? Because I don't even he's my favorite actor, and it's not based on his actual voice.
Yeah, he does a good job.
He's the best character in television.
Yeah, he does the professor from Money Heist, and I have been listening to the original voice because I watch it subtitled, and the dude does a good job. That's a good call. I don't know his name either.
I don't know if it's... Well, the actor has a big part of why the character's so great. He's so... Man, in the new season... Oh, my gosh. The professor's on a whole other level.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's been a great start. I'm only about 3 episodes in, but what a great start to the season.
All right, I gotta tell because my wife and I are watching shows, so I gotta tell her we gotta get back to it.
Speed it up. Get up to that season. Let's get on my level.
And the actor is Alvaro Morte.
Exactly. That's my favorite actor.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to say that even if we knew who he was.
Alvaro Morte.
So Morte.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
If you ever talk to him, you should call him that.
I'm not gonna. I'll say Alvaro Morte. Yes. All right, let's talk about snakes in toilets, because that's what happened in Texas. This woman by the name of Patty, she woke up, she had to go to the bathroom, and when she went to her bathroom, she found a massive python that crawled through the sewer line and out of the toilet.
Oh, that's not cool.
We hear these stories from time to time. It's just insane, man. Well, here she is talking about it.
Got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I opened my bathroom door and switched on the light and turned around, and there was this big python laying on the back of my toilet, hanging into my sink, and it just kind of freaked me out. Never expected that.
No, you don't expect to go to the bathroom and see a giant python, unless it's your husband. Hey. Sorry. How about they had to use her hair straightener to pick it up and take it out? I mean, if they didn't plug it in, that would be very wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Screw you, snakes.
So what did they do with it? Did they call somebody? I mean, did they throw it out in the yard? I mean,
I think they're trying to figure out who's it, because they felt that because it looks so well fed that it must be a neighbor's pet. And it just kind of crawled through, so trying to figure all that out. But how about now, this is what Patty said that she does. She takes a brick and puts it on top of her toilet seat when she's not using it. So that way no snakes can come through the toilet again.
All right. Yeah, I don't blame her. But she was lucky that she wasn't on the toilet when this was happening.
Oh, my gosh. What's tickling you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Really, dude. I would. It's like, wait.
Burning that house down.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, right? Oh, could you imagine that?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
I would never sit on the toilet again.
No. Oh, no.
Oh, man, I want to give a quick shout-out and show some love to Darren Wall. He's a local dude. He's a bassist for a band called Greyhawk, and he... many are calling the hero of the day, and it's a story that's just insane. His band, Greyhawk, went to go play a show at a club called The Shredder, which is in Boise, and they noticed that there was a confrontational man in the crowd, a guy by the name of Ethan. He was doing like a pantomime with his fingers, like pointing finger gun kind of a thing. And according to Darren Wall, he felt like he got a weird feeling right away. He noticed that a bassist and a musician from one of the other bands was talking to this guy. Then the guy went and grabbed the gun, and that's when Darren just stepped in and started tackling the guy and got into a little bit of an altercation with the dude to the point where the guy shot his gun. It shot Darren through the leg. He's going to be okay, thankfully. I mean, it said he's through a lot of pain, but this could have been a way worse situation had Darren not stepped up. So I just want to show some love to him. Darren Wall from the band Greyhawk. I thought that was just such an incredible story.
Damn.
It could have been a tragic story had it not been for someone like him. And he said that it was just something that he just, what did he write? He had no other options went through my head when it came to dealing with this guy with the gun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, dude. And he took a bullet for everybody, literally.
Really did, yes, absolutely. That could have been a really ugly scene. And just he noticed that this dude just didn't seem this weird vibe from him, and it turned out that Darren was right.
Yeah. Well, I hope this guy does not see the light of day until he gets a lot of therapeutic help, the gun guy.
And again, shout out to Darren Wall from Greyhawk. Hopefully he's doing better, and hopefully his band he said that the band's planning on going back to that club. It's not like he's fearful of going back there. It was just an isolated incident. But, man, what a scary situation for anyone that was there.
Yeah.
Sometimes people try to make money off of the dumbest reasons, BJ. And this guy noticed that there was a Tesla backing up at a gas station in Louisiana. So he got behind a Tesla and pretended that it hit him so he could try and, get money out of the Tesla driver.
Okay.
But not realizing that the Tesla has a backup camera, and apparently the video footage stays on the camera, or it saves it for some, I don't know how that works. It's technology. It's kind of like magic, I guess.
It's magic.
So he's like, I hurt my back, my leg, and my neck. I need money, kind of a thing. The cops go and contact the Tesla driver. He's like, that's not what happened. In fact, here's video footage proving that's not what happened. So that guy that tried to get money out of the situation got arrested.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that they arrested him for being an idiot, too. That's even better.
How about this? 3 women in Illinois tried to steal a bunch of clothes from a sporting goods store on Saturday. They grabbed as many sweatsuits as they could, and they ran to the parking lot to get in their getaway car. Here's the problem. 2 of the women got into the getaway car, and they quickly turned the car on and put it, in drive. They were trying to get out of here. They did not realize, though, by doing that, it instantly locked the doors on the car. Oh. So the third lady that was trying to get in the car all of a sudden got locked out.
Oh, boy.
So she's trying to get in. The cops show up. So what do her friends, quote unquote, do? Drive off without her.
Peace. Well, there we go.
And the cops, of course, arrest that woman.
Yeah.
Do you rat out the other 2 women?
Well, of course you do. They drove off without you, don't you? I mean, isn't that the code?
They're still looking for the 2 friends, so I don't know. That's a good friend. If you drive off, locked her out unintentionally, but still drive off without her, I don't know.
Yeah.
It takes 2 seconds to hit that unlock button.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, how about them Seahawks? They worked out a deal with Dwayne Brown. So this Sunday, when the Seahawks take on the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis, they will be playing with their star offensive lineman. He's 36, so he wanted some restructure, a new deal. I mean, he said 36 doesn't seem like age is just a number for that guy. He played great last year, and obviously Russell Wilson wants him back. So they worked out the deal where they basically took a bunch of his bonuses and turned it into guaranteed money. Also gave him an injury protection benefit for 2022. So they took care of him that way, and he'll be back playing with the team.
Oh, all right. There we go.
Hey, Mariners, when other teams that are ahead of you in the wild card race start losing, that means you should start winning.
How'd that go for him?
No, not good, man. Looked like they were going to beat Houston finally, and then they end up blowing it at the end of the game, lose 5-4. They lost the other game. They just got spanked in the other game, so they got to play them again today at 11. I hope at that point, hopefully they get a win, but geez, man. Can we never play Houston again?
Yeah, well, that's the problem. You're right, dude, because the Yankees and Red Sox have been really in a losing streak, and they could have gained a lot of ground.
Yeah, but Toronto's been hot, though, right now. I think they've won 9 of the last 10, so...
That's the other problem.
The Mariners in Toronto, I think, are 3 games out of the wild card spot.
Well, Toronto's now 2 games out of the wild card spot.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, it's not good. This is...
Kyle Lewis is done for the year as well. That would have been a nice guy to have come back for the team. I still have hope, BJ.
Do you, though?
Up next is Arizona. We spanked them the last time.
Yeah, listen, we got to spank somebody, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're spanking themselves when they play Houston. Jeez,
there they are.
As far as weather, 75 degrees, going to be sunny today. That's the major report, and that's what's up.
That is what's up. Well, yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
The holes in Swiss cheese are also named after what body part?
No. Eyes?
Yes.
The funny part, I thought the same thing again.
Of course you did.
Of course, yeah. Well,
No.
Is that a shock to anybody in the room?
Nah.
Just shows how consistent I am with my juvenile thoughts.
That's a good point. We can always count on you. You want a shot at beating Steve, you got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs. We'll do that at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast is brought to you by bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, who's ready to answer your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, is it true that if you filed for bankruptcy once, you can't file again?
Even if you filed bankruptcy before, you can almost certainly file bankruptcy again. Different types of bankruptcies have different time limits between filings. In Chapter 7, full bankruptcy, you can only file Chapter 7 once every 8 years. However, you can almost always file a Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 cases can be filed immediately following a Chapter 7. They can be filed immediately following a prior Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 is a reorganization plan, so there will be some type of monthly payment, but it's based on your budget and your ability to afford that payment. So Chapter 13 is an option in almost all cases, even with a prior bankruptcy filing.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.